Well, when we spoke to senior leaders, Padmaja, they maintained that during Nirbhaya time, they ensured that very strict, rules and regulations come into play. However, what happened was that all the roles, it seems, to be on the paper, because when it comes to giving justice, the cases of atrocities against women have increased sharply. And now, just outside the Amar Jawan Jyoti, we are seeing all the senior Congress leaders, led by Congress President Rahul Gandhi, sitting, Padmaja, and they are in a way holding this entire midnight protest at the iconic Amar Jawan Jyoti.
Thanks very much, Supriya. And now I want to go across to these people. There are gentlemen here who've come with families. It's okay, sir, I'm not coming to you. I wanted to go across to these people who are just standing here in the corner. Why are you here? Why have you come here just standing here with a candle? What brought you up?
If you could have read the stories, that is enough to bring you here. We couldn't stop ourselves. No words, really no words. Just read those stories.
Totally understandable. And there are so many people who are here, who are actually running away from the cameras. Anyone who's had experience in these mass demonstrations would understand. There are a lot of times, there are curious onlookers, people who would come here when they see the flash bulbs, when they see the TV cameras. And then there are so many others who would be there at the sidelines. They're not politicians, they're not netas, they don't want to even be on TV, but they just come because they have felt something stir within them. Another group of people over here. Sir, आप यहाँ पे क्यों आए?
यहाँ पे जो अभी कठुआ कांड जो हुआ है और साथ में उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर जो कांड हुआ है, इतना निरीह कांड जो आज तक कभी सुनने में भी नहीं आया, और बीजेपी शासित राज्यों में या उसके समर्थन वाली स्टेट के अंदर जहाँ सरकार बना रखी है, वहाँ पे इतना दुराचारी प्रकरण होने के बाद अगर पूरा देश इसे देख रहा है तो बहुत गलत मैसेज है। और राहुल जी के नेतृत्व के अंदर पूरी टीम राजीव गांधी पंचायत राज संगठन की तरफ से हम सभी।
आप कांग्रेस से? जी
बिल्कुल, हम कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ता हैं, राजीव गांधी पंचायत राज संगठन के कार्यकर्ता हैं।
तो ये बताइए सर, क्योंकि आप सब संगठन से हैं, ऐसा तो नहीं है कि कांग्रेस शासित से राज्यों में या फिर समाजवादी पार्टी शासित राज्यों में या फिर किसी भी जेडीयू, जेडीएस, कुछ भी कह लीजिए, क्राइम तो पूरे देश में होता है। आगे का क्या, रुकेगा कैसे, पता कैसे चलेगा कि किसी और प्रदेश में अब नहीं हो?
एग्जैक्टली मैम, आप सही कह रहे हैं कि मतलब क्राइम पूरे देश के अंदर है, लेकिन आज पूरे देश के अंदर हालत ये हो गई कि पूरा देश रुक गया है। चाहे जुडिशरी हो, वो भी करा रही है, रो रही है। और जहाँ तक बात करते हैं हम, चाहे आपने बात कही कि सपा की गवर्नमेंट हो चाहे कोई भी गवर्नमेंट हो, क्राइम कभी भी नहीं रुका पाया। आज की बात नहीं है, लेकिन वर्तमान सरकार जो मोदी जी की सरकार है, वो आंख बंद करके बैठे हैं, मौन होकर बैठे हुए हैं, बिल्कुल टोटली मौन हो गए।
तो आपको बात ये कचोटती है कि एक तो क्राइम हो रहा है और दूसरा उस पर चुप्पी साधी हुई है सर।
ये तो बीजेपी की नीति बन गई है कि क्राइम करो और चुप्पी साधी रहो।
आप भी कांग्रेस?
हाँ, कांग्रेसी है, राजीव गांधी पंचायती राज संगठन से है।
अच्छा, बताइए।
बीजेपी की नीति हो गई कि क्राइम करो और चुप्पी साधे रहो और अपने लोगों को बचाओ ऐसे करके। अभी हम छत्तीसगढ़ से आए हैं, छत्तीसगढ़ में भी ऐसी हैं महिलाएं जिनके ऊपर अत्याचार हो रहे हैं, दलितों के ऊपर अत्याचार वहाँ भी हो रहा है, जैसे यूपी और अन्य राज्यों में होता है वैसे ही। और ये सब बीजेपी शासन की गलत नीति की तरफ है। जैसे हमारे कांग्रेस पार्टी की जब शासन था तो इतना महिलाओं के ऊपर अत्याचार तो नहीं हो रहा था कम से कम।
मैडम, इस बात पर तो राजनीति नहीं करनी चाहिए, सही नहीं है ना। सबको निर्भया याद है, सबको पता है किसकी सरकार थी, तो इस चीज पर राजनीति सही बात नहीं है। ठीक है, आप आए यहाँ पर, बहुत अच्छी बात है, आप एक मैसेज देना चाहते हैं, बहुत सराहनीय बात है, पर आकर के कांग्रेस, बीजेपी, बीएसपी, एसपी नहीं करना चाहिए। ये गलत बात है।
कार्रवाई भी करवाते हैं मैडम,
मीडिया आप नहीं करते हैं, मैसेज देता है पूरे देश के अंदर। हमारे कहते हैं डेमोक्रेसी का 4th पिलर है, और आपसे उम्मीद ये करते हैं हम कि आप निष्पक्ष बात रखेंगे।
बिल्कुल,
लेकिन
आपसे भी उम्मीद ये करते हैं कि इतने सेंसिटिव मैटर पे आप भी निष्पक्ष बात रखेंगे, राजनीति नहीं करेंगे। चलिए, कोई बात नहीं।
बेटियों को बचाने के लिए राहुल जी अगर आज मैदान में उतरे हैं, पूरी कांग्रेस पार्टी उतरी है, तो पूरे देश की बेटियों बचाने के लिए और सम्मान देने के लिए उतरे हैं। खाली यहाँ राजनीति नहीं कर रहे हैं, सम्मान देना है उनको, एक मैसेज देना है, इसके अंदर आपका सहयोग बहुत जरूरी है हमें।
बिल्कुल, तो ये बात बिल्कुल सही है कि हाँ, एक मैसेज देना चाहिए। उस मैसेज को देने के लिए रात को यहाँ पर आए हैं, मार्च निकाल रहे हैं, बिल्कुल सही बात है। पर किसी को कहना कि ये इस सरकार में ही होता है, उस सरकार में ही नहीं होता है, ना ये सच है, ना ये वाजिब है। आप बताइए सर, आप यहाँ पर क्यों?
ये जो रेप केस हुआ उसके अगेंस्ट में, इंसानियत के लिए।
बिल्कुल, वेरी गुड।
आप कहाँ के रहने वाले हैं? दिल्ली। तो ऐसा क्या था इस केस में कि आपको
इंसान की कोई मतलब औकात ही नहीं रही है अब। एक तरह से एक वो कूड़ा बन चुका है, जिधर चाहे उठा के फेंक दो, जिधर चाहे उठा के रख दो।
आप एग्जैक्टली, तो इसीलिए मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप चाहते क्या हैं?
हम चाहते ही हैं कि जो यहाँ पे हिंदू रहते हैं और जो मुस्लिम रहते हैं वो पहले अपने अपने मजहब को अच्छी तरह सीखें, क्योंकि किसी मजहब में भी दूसरे इंसान का खून करना या किसी बच्ची को या किसी लेडीज का रेप करना कहीं पे जायज नहीं ठहराया गया है। और जब अगर ये होता है, चाहे वो राहुल गांधी की सरकार हो या मोदी जी की सरकार हो या अडवाणी जी की सरकार आए या कोई भी सरकार हो, उसे फांसी की सजा होनी चाहिए इन व्यू ऑफ पब्लिक।
ब्लैक हो या किसी का रेड है, खून तो खून ही है ना, एक ही इंसान का ही तो है ना वो खून।
हम खून करते हैं, फिर हम ये देखते हैं कि कौन हिंदू है कौन मुसलमान है।
क्या ये बात और ज्यादा आपको दुख देती है कि एक तो इतना खराब हुआ, बच्ची के साथ हुआ, एक महिला के साथ हुआ उन्नाव में, एक बच्ची के साथ हुआ कठुआ में, और फिर लोगों ने उसके ऊपर मजहबी राजनीति करनी।
Actually, the present government is doing only religious politics, nothing else. They wanted to divide us on the basis of caste, religion, and you can say culture. Whether it's a Hindu, Muslim, whether it's a.
Are you speaking as a citizen or do you have affiliation to a political party?
No, I have an affiliation also as a citizen. I'm a lawyer. I'm speaking.
Okay, you're a member of some party, Congress?
Yes. I'm a member of the party. I'm a AICC member of the party. But at the same time, I'm a lawyer. I'm a citizen of this country also. So no party has a right to divide citizen on the basis of caste, color or religion. This government is doing this.
Fair enough. I would like to now go across to Maushmi and Supriya. We'll try and get them live with us in a while from now. In the meantime, there is powerful symbolism in the images that you see on your screen right now. There is Rahul Gandhi at Amar Jawan Jyoti. He is at India Gate. On the other hand, you have Priyanka Vadra and Robert Vadra along with their daughter also marching in support, in solidarity with women, not just Asifa, not just the lady who is the complainant in Unnao, but women across the board who at some point would have complained, for women who did not have the courage to speak out, because at the end of the day there is this belief and cynicism that we are oppressed. There is a certain class which is more powerful, they are protected, or they say, or as they say in India, unke upar kisi ka haath hai. So there is no point speaking out, because like the case of what we saw in Unnao, you might just have to suffer terrible consequences. That lady, she spoke out against an MLA, and in the process she had to lose her father. Imagine her state right now, and her rapist, the accused rapist, is still walking free and is being referred to as Mananiya Vidhayak Ji by the Chief Secretary and the DGP, no less. Supriya Bhardwaj with me on the phone line. Supriya, what is the bigger message, or is there a bigger message that the Congress wants to give, or is this an ample opportunity that they simply could not pass up?
Well, Padmaja, at the moment we are near the Amar Jawan Jyoti, where Rahul Gandhi along with Rehan Vadra and
other senior leaders of the Congress party present here. And what is happening here, there is a silent protest which has been strict instruction by the Congress party and its leaders that no sloganeering will be taken. I have been Mr. Rajiv Shukla, senior Congress leader. Sir, protest which is being said right from to Priyanka Gandhi. Everybody along with the senior Congress leadership is present here. Many who are not associated with the political party are also present here protesting.
Yeah, because these two incidents are serious. Kathua and Unnao. So they want to join the protest of the entire country. That's why Rahul Gandhi ji, Priyanka Gandhi ji, along with their family members, they all are here in order to lodge their protest. So interact is with them. and I think government must do something. Government hasn't taken any action as yet.
Strict rules were made when Nirbhaya happened. Same way, we had seen a similar protest here. Now again, it's back to square one here at Amar Jawan Jyoti.
Yes, I mean, when Nirbhaya had taken place, we had taken a very stringent action. Very strict action we had taken. But today this government is sitting idle, doing nothing. And that's why both Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi, they have come on a street to protest against the atrocities and carelessness of the government.
Well, Padmaja, I would like to show you the scenes here. People holding candle lights, and in that entire place where you can see lots and lots of cameras is the Gandhi family, and as well as the senior Congress leaders who are quietly protesting. Will try to just barge through this sea of humans, as we will say. There are lots and lots of people present here, and we.
Okay, Supriya, we'll try and come back to you in just a couple of seconds. Again, I want to just show you around India Gate, because on my right is Amar Jawan Jyoti, and that is where you will see a massive gathering of cameras. Traffic has just been reopened because understandably the number of people here impeded the movement of traffic, so you had to jam for quite a while. But that is where, that one place in the corner, you will see a lot of traffic. That is where I believe Rahul Gandhi is at present. So you've got a large number of Congress workers who are along with him. They are also participating in this symbolic march. And then on the other, you will see people who have stepped out of their houses, perhaps just to see what is going on, and some of them to have a silent protest of their own. Tell me this, it takes a lot for someone from regular working class, middle class families to step out in the middle of the night. You possibly have to go to office tomorrow. What is it that urged you, that forced you to step out, even if to register a symbolic protest?
It's so inhuman. We all have daughters at home, and this kind of treatment to a girl of 8 years old just can't, family doesn't deserve, the country doesn't deserve. And we all take pride of India being such an ancient civilization where we respect our mothers, our Durgas. I think something like this being done, you don't require to be part of any political party. You don't require to be part of any caste community. I think what we need is to be human. And why I came here just to express my solidarity irrespective of any political party. I don't belong to any political party. I'm here just to say this is not done, enough is enough, we should be doing something.
Is there a sense that you find that your name, your religion is being used by parties, could be any party, for their own ends, and that is something that you don't want to happen ever?
See, there's no doubt. It's like it's trying to be, being politicized. It's people are trying to make it politically, and it shouldn't be done. It shouldn't be done. But people are trying to do it. Congress party is trying to, take it. They are trying to play their political card over it. But it's more of, humanity. Something has happened wrong, and we are supposed to come. We don't need to play, any political card over it. So because it's about women empowerment. It's about, women's security. We women, as women, we are not secured. We even cannot travel in the metro. Government even is not, bother. It's high time. The government should, take very strict steps over it, and government should, formalize some legal, law which can, protect the women.
Okay, and you want a stricter law. Would you want a stricter law than the one that exists?
More than that, I would like police reform to happen in the country. Till the time police has to wait for a Yogi or Amit Shah's green signal to lodge an FIR, these kind of incidents will keep happening, and every 5 years we'll assemble here, light some candles and go back. There should be police reforms. Police should be free from political interference.
Okay, very important, because these are the voices that we hear on the side. It will not be about a political blame game. Sanjay Jha, does this ever, or will this ever, I want to ask you, find resonance in parliament, in our legislatures, because there are people who have very valid suggestions. It's not just BJP hi, Congress hi. They say free the police from the control of politicians. If you have a law, make sure that it is enforced. Are we asking for too much?
Padmaja, let me tell you, that's a very pertinent and a valid suggestion. I think I'm hoping that this is going to be a turning point. You know, as they say, everything in life, there is a tipping point at which level things change, or things have to change. There is no choice. And I do hope that all politicians who are watching your program, or who are watching what is the public outrage at the moment out on the streets, and let me tell you, I think people are being very reasonable despite I can see the emotional distress that has happened. I think this is possibly, I hope, a lesson for the entire political system, that you need to be accountable first to yourself. I mean, you know, end of the day, you're elected to be for public service, and the very fact that today that people are so cynical that they believe they will never get justice, I think is a very sorry and a tragic commentary. As far as police reforms is concerned, Padmaja, no dispute at all. I think it might be a state subject, but the truth is that we need to really ensure, a lot of countries have done that, double their police force, triple the salaries of the police force, given them more and extensive training, give them access to technology, and made them independent of political power. I think today, can you imagine, you ask a common man on the street, when he has a problem, he dreads a policeman. People dread the fact when a policeman walks up to them as to what is going to be the consequence of an interaction with a police officer. That, I think, is a terrible, terrible state of affairs in our country. The police is meant to be actually your protector. They are supposed to uphold the law. But today, if the police has become a pawn on a political chessboard, then I think we have collapsed as a democratic society. So I agree with you that police reforms is imperative, and I hope the entire political, shall we say, setup does something about it in an immediate hurry.
Do you think this is going to start a larger conversation, Javed? A conversation, for example, about whether there should be even harsher penalties. If a Mehbooba Mufti says that we can bring about an ordinance that punish child rapists with nothing less than death, can we at least start that conversation among all states?
और सब कार्यकर्ताओं ने उनकी एक ना सुनी, काफी नाराज थी प्रियंका गांधी वाड्रा, और यहाँ पे उनकी जो डॉटर थी वो भी जो है काफी डर सी गई थी। ये नजारा, ये तस्वीर कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ताओं की राहुल गांधी भी शायद नहीं देखना चाहेंगे, और हम लोग बात करने की कोशिश करेंगे, क्योंकि प्रियंका ने कई बारी नाराजगी में, हम लोग उनके साथ थे, नाराजगी में कई बारी बोला कि आप लोग धक्का मत दीजिए, आप लोग इस तरह से मत कीजिए, आप लोग किस लिए आए हैं। कई बारी प्रियंका ने पूछा ये सवाल, पर कार्यकर्ता जो है वो अपने नेता के साथ खड़े होने की होड़ में बिल्कुल होश खो बैठे थे। यहाँ पे भी देखिए आप, तो सारे कार्यकर्ता सेल्फी खींचने के लिए बिल्कुल यहाँ पे एक तरह से सारी हदें उन्होंने पार कर दी है, बैरिकेड को तोड़ रहे हैं, सेल्फी खींचने के लिए राहुल को धक्का लग रहा है, उनके जो नेफ्यू उनके साथ है उनको भी धक्का लग रहा है। जाहिर तौर पे राहुल गांधी भी खुद काफी परेशान है, और यहाँ पे राहुल जिस तरह से यहाँ पे देखिए राहुल गांधी पसीने पोंछते हुए, कार्यकर्ताओं ने उनको एक तरीके से बिल्कुल घेर रखा है, और एसपीजी भी यहाँ पे कहे तो सिक्योरिटी कॉर्डन को नहीं मेंटेन कर पा रही है। यही हाल प्रियंका गांधी का भी हुआ, काफी नाराज दिख रही थी, एक उसमें से कार्यकर्ता थी जिसको काफी चोट लग गई थी, और फिर वो रोने लगी तो प्रियंका ने उनको कंफर्ट किया, अपने कंधे से लगाया, गले से लगाया, तब वो चुप हुई। काफी महिलाओं के साथ यहाँ पे धक्का मुक्की हुई, जिसको लेके जाहिर तौर पे प्रियंका गांधी वाड्रा काफी नाराज नजर आई। यहाँ पे हम दिखाना चाहेंगे आपको कि क्या तस्वीर है यहाँ पे कार्यकर्ताओं के बीच में, यहाँ अनुशासन की घोर कमी नजर आ रही है। उधर देखिए तो लोग बैरिकेड पे खड़े हुए हैं, और शायद ये कांग्रेस पार्टी की तस्वीर कांग्रेस के नए अध्यक्ष भी नहीं देखना चाहेंगे। वो पार्टी जो अनुशासन के लिए जानी जाती थी, यहाँ पे चारों तरफ कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ता जिस मकसद के लिए आए हैं शायद वो मकसद भी भूल गए हैं, सिर्फ अपने नेता के पीछे धक्का मुक्की और सेल्फी खिंचाने में ही मस्त है। ओवर टू यू।
All right, not something that anyone would want to see, especially on an issue as sensitive as this. Sanjay Jha, any thoughts about this? This is not the time for selfies. For goodness sake, why would anyone come to India Gate after the rape of a child, the rape of another lady who's lost her father, and click selfies? This is what the march was ultimately about.
No. I think it's some political workers clearly enthusiastic and getting carried away. I hope they will behave responsibly. This is a very solemn occasion. I think everybody should recognize that this is a march for solidarity with the women for India. It's a march for ensuring that all the girls in India will be protected. I think if somebody is getting carried away by this, I think they need to be constrained with immediate effect.
Because this is not the time for tragedy tourism of all things. And yes, there are people who are jumping barricades, I learned. I will try and go back to my colleagues, Supriya and Moshmi, who are in fact there. Definitely not the time for selfies. But Javed, I wanted to ask you about a larger conversation that will start, or am I expecting too much considering this is some very timely political point scoring, admittedly. Is there more to it? Could there be more to it?
This will start off a debate. Hopefully this will compel India's political class to put their heads together and try and plug the loopholes that exist in the laws of the day, so that we come up with a more well-rounded, a more composite. This is not a time for knee-jerk reactions. Also, Padmaja, let's not forget, when the Nirbhaya protest started, there was an element, there was more than an undertone of political support and political backing to it. Let's not forget, this is a Congress party, this is a Congress protest led by the Congress party. And therefore, you'll find some eager beavers, you'll find some over-enthusiastic elements. And I've seen this in Mr. Narendra Modi's, in Mr. Narendra Modi's case. I've seen this happen in most cases. So therefore, the fact that the larger question, the question that needs to be asked is that of the government, because it's the BJP which is in power. Prime Minister Modi is running the government. Therefore, all the questions have rightfully to be addressed to them. The Congress and the rest of the opposition.
अब आप चुपचाप से खड़े होकर चलेंगे, इसको धक्का मारना है, घर चले जाए। यहीं बैठो आप लोग, कभी नहीं
जिसके लिए आए उन्हीं को धक्का मार रहे हैं लोग यार।
निकाला जा रहा है इसके लिए कुछ बोलेंगे।
उत्पीड़न महिलाओं और बच्चियों के साथ हो रहा है। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने अभी तक अपना मौन नहीं तोड़ा है, और ये नहीं, दोषियों के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी के मंत्री, सरकार दोषियों को बचाने के लिए खड़ा है। कितने और
दे दो यार, दे दो, मैं पकड़ाऊं। माइक दो यार तुम्हारा। मेरा पैर दब रहा है।
सख्त सजा दी जाए।
Are you rolling?
Rolling. Roll.
2 मिनट। भैया हटाओ, हटो ऐसे।
रोल रोल रोल।
इधर देखो, इधर से। अनुराग नीचे से।
अरे धक्का मत दो यार। भाई मैं तो हाथ आगे रोका।
Rahul Gandhi there, he is at India Gate, and I just want to give our viewers an idea of what is happening on that side of India Gate, which is where most of the Congress party is now gathered. It's an absolute mess at India Gate. A few over-enthusiastic party workers have now got onto the main road. Traffic it has a standstill. On the other hand, near Amar Jawan Jyoti, there are workers who have clambered onto the top of barricades. The police also stuck in the middle of all this in a jam, pretty much helpless. But yes, Rahul Gandhi has reached here. He's made a statement about how there should be the strictest punishment given to people who indulge in heinous crimes. What is this protest about? Let's remind you that in the last 1 week, we have been made aware of 2 of the most disgusting crimes possible. On the one hand, there was a lady who 1 year ago complained of rape at the hands of a BJP MLA. She kept complaining, nothing was done. Eventually her father was beaten up by the MLA's brother, and even then there was no FIR on the MLA himself. It was only his brother who was arrested for the assault on the lady's father. It's today, after considerable media and national outcry, that a CBI probe has been initiated into the rape, and an FIR has been registered against the MLA. And on the other hand is the rape and murder of an 8-year-old girl, Asifa, in Katwa. Yes, all the accused in the case have been arrested. They've all been charge sheeted as well. One of them is a minor, so a separate charge sheet will be submitted against him. But that being said, it is the circumstances around these crimes that have enraged people. Why? Because in the case of Unnao, there's the feeling. All right, Robert Vadra, Mr. Vadra, why are you here? You came with your daughter. Why?
Yeah, we want a change for the women. We need to protect our women of our country, and we've got to make sure that that's it.
Mr. Vadra, let me ask you this. You know, it is very symbolic, strong statement that you had getting your daughter with you. Was that consciously done? Because every person sees in these little girls their own family member. Did you want to put that in?
We are all Indian, and we all want to make a change in our country where our women, daughters, mothers, everybody feels safe. And we need to make a change now. We need to have justice now for the people who've been raped and just not considered. And we really need to make a change, and we are here overnight to make sure that the country hears us.
And is this a message beyond politics?
Definitely. It's above every party line, everything. As together, citizens of India, we got to make sure change for and protect our women of India, and we got to make sure our daughters, mothers, everybody are safe here.
Do you discuss this with your family? Why was it so moving that it brought you out on the street?
What did you feel about it? Didn't you feel that little girl? It was, I mean, what happened was really terrible, and obviously we can't sleep like this. We can't live in this kind of condition, and we need to have proper justice for her.
Should there be death penalty for child rapists, rapists of children?
I can't come to that, but I think you can see the kind of enthusiasm that people want to change, and I think we definitely need a change. That's all I'll say. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right, so Robert Vadra along with Priyanka Vadra.
नेशनल मामला है ये, राजनीतिक
देखिए सुनिए बात सुनिए ये नेशनल मामला है जी, ये राजनीतिक मामला नहीं है, ये हमारी महिलाओं का मामला है और यहाँ पे सब पार्टी के लोग खड़े हैं, सब पार्टी के लोग, आम जनता खड़ी है, महिलाएं खड़ी हुई है, यहाँ पे आपको हजारों लोग खड़े हैं। मेरा सिर्फ ये कहना है कि देश में जो हालत है, जो महिलाओं के खिलाफ अत्याचार हो रहा है, सरकार को उसके बारे में कुछ करना चाहिए।
बेटी पढ़ाओ किया था इस सरकार ने, 4 साल बाद
उनको बचाने का काम नरेंद्र मोदी शुरू करें। धन्यवाद।
Rahul Gandhi also spoke there. Javed, coming back to you, what do you make of this entire messaging? Do you think the message will go across to the parties in power?
Well, I do hope and pray that it does. What Rahul Gandhi
said, what Robert Vadra just said, the fact that their children were out marching with them.
Look, it's not a question of just Rahul Gandhi and Robert Vadra and their children being out on the street. This is symptomatic, or this is in sync with what people are feeling. Political parties have every right to ventilate, to amplify how people are feeling. And I do hope and pray as a citizen of India that this angst that people of India feel at this moment is recognized, and some action. It compels those in power, whether in the state of J&K or in the government of India, to take action, to come up with a more composite and a more well-rounded law, and to ensure that they do not give patronage to elements who are either directly or indirectly involved with such crimes. Whether it is those 2 ministers in J&K or the 2 Congress office bearers who have been supporting who tried to prevent the charge sheet from being filed. It's incumbent upon those, and questions will have to be asked of those in government. Today, just in Nirbhaya's case, it was the Congress which was in power, and therefore they were being pilloried. All the questions were being asked of them. Today, it's the BJP in power, and they cannot escape responsibility. They have to be held accountable, and they need to be made to answer questions.
Absolutely, and more importantly, hopefully there will also be a message sent out, Javed, that just by doing whataboutery or getting in religion, you cannot escape the central question. If there is a law, why is it not being followed? And will any party condone rape only because it suits them politically to do so, or at the very least remain silent on it? Javed.
Well, absolutely. This should be an eye-opener for political parties, that the Aam Aadmi, that India's electorate, India's citizens do not buy into this rubbish. So therefore, don't try and support such elements. This will not get you any political points. In fact, this will boomerang. This will come back to haunt you. You can't hide behind religion, and you cannot misuse India's flag and India's name. You go and commit the worst kind of crimes, and then you hold a tricolour in your hand. This is no insurance policy. The law of the land will reach you.
Oh, absolutely, especially when the people in whose name you're holding the tricolour. And I think that would be the biggest success if the message goes out, Javed, that all these people who are streaming out, some of them perhaps political workers, but a lot of them who are people who have come out on the streets, some of the parents that we spoke to who said, why shouldn't I be here because this could be my daughter? They say, if you want to engage in your cheap, religious, communal, cynical politics, at least don't do it in my name, or don't do it under the tricolour, because that belongs as much to me as to you, Javed.
Absolutely. You can't do it in our country's name. You can't shame the nation. The country is much bigger. These elements are a blot, are a stain, and they should be removed and dealt with. They should be named and shamed, whether they belong to the BJP or they belong to the Congress or any other political party. They should have no social sanction. They should be given no respectability, and the patronage that they enjoy should be withdrawn. These two ministers should be dropped, and these two Congress leaders should be thrown out of the party.
Oh, absolutely. We are hoping that the same is done by the BJP, the Congress, and actually anyone in any other political party. And we don't have another neta who will say, ladke hote hain, galtiyan ho jati hai. Supriya Bharadwaj, also live with us now from India Gate. Over to you, Supriya. Is this going to be a sustained campaign, or was this a one-off?
Please. No, as far as this entire campaign is concerned, Padmaja, we just spoke to both Mr. Rahul Gandhi and then Mr. Robert Vadra. Mr. Gandhi said that he seeks justice for all the women who are from across the length and breadth of facing some kind of violence against them, whether it's in the form of rape or whether it's the verbal violence. He has also said that the Modi government has to now speak up on the entire issue because strict norms, regulations were made. Why there is a failure as far as implementation is concerned. We spoke to Mr. Vadra, who said that even he is scared somewhere because he also has a young daughter. Behind me, I would like to show you the scenes on the India Gate at the moment. That is Amar Jawan Jyoti, where still Priyanka Gandhi Vadra along with the women leaders of the Congress party are protesting. Well, what is happening here is that you can see that cars which are completely surrounded by the media is that of this car is where Mr. Robert Vadra, Priyanka Gandhi's both children, Rehan and Mahira, who had come here to join the protests, are present. Ahead there, if my camera person can pan a bit, there you can see Rahul Gandhi, who has just spoken to media at length. And now the Congress leaders are saying that this is not symbolic. They will
in terms of what exactly are you attempting to do? We're going live. Rahul, what exactly? Relax. So right now he's not wanting to speak now. Come back. Come up. Ma'am, I will talk to you for India Today, please. Jaldi lo.
Okay, we will try and play out that reaction of Rahul Gandhi again. What's interesting also is that Priyanka Vadra's son walking alongside Rahul Gandhi. Javed, again coming back to you, if you just go back into the past, after Nirbhaya, as a political commentator, as someone who has interacted with politicians, did you see any change at all? Any change in terms of mindset, fear of law, or you still had a Sharad Yadav who coincidentally, during the debate on the Nirbhaya Act, spoke of women as parkati mahilaye, or spoke about how stalking is, a convenient pastime for men. Was there any change at all, and can we expect any change now?
Well, change over. I don't expect that there will be a 360-degree change where every man will suddenly, mindsets take time to change, especially amongst older people because they're so set in their ways. Incidentally, that comment about Parkati Mahila was, I'm not so sure if it was made in the context of Nirbhaya. It was made much earlier when he was a minister in the Janata Dal government. But that's besides the point. Mindsets take time to change. There is a fear.
Stalking, he said it's a harmless pastime.
There is a fear of stringent action. Yes, there is. But what do you do when policemen, when law enforcement officers who are supposed to implement the law become perpetrators in the crime, as in the case of Asifa? There are 2 policemen who were involved in this heinous crime and this bestiality that was, that this poor girl was made to go through. So yes, change takes time, especially when it comes to mindsets. This is not a battle that will be fought and won just overnight. It has to be sustained. We've traveled a lot, but there's a greater distance to cover, and I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that one day we will cross that. We will get to where we want to be, and where the Asifas of the world in India will be safe and sound. There is some distance to go, but yes, that change will come about.
Absolutely, and even if you start taking baby steps one at a time, even if there's a little skirmish on the surface of a lake, it is good enough.
गांधी इस वक्त इंडिया गेट पर यहाँ पर कैंडल मार्च में बैठी हुई हैं, उनके साथ तमाम महिलाएं मौजूद हैं। यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पर कैंडल मार्च में जमीन पर प्रियंका गांधी बैठ गई हैं, राहुल गांधी भी यहाँ पर पहुंचे, तमाम कांग्रेस के बड़े नेता यहाँ पर पहुंचे हैं। देर रात 1 बजे का वक्त है और प्रियंका गांधी को घेरे उनके सिक्योरिटी है, लेकिन समर्थक यहाँ पर हजारों की तादाद में है। कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ता, तमाम बड़े नेता और प्रियंका गांधी इस वक्त यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं। यहाँ पर तमाम महिलाओं के साथ जमीन पर बैठी हैं। कैंडल मार्च निकाला जा रहा है। पहले इनको इंडिया गेट आने से रोक दिया गया था क्योंकि परमिशन नहीं थी, लेकिन उसके बाद तमाम बैरिकेड्स को तोड़ते हुए कांग्रेस के बड़े नेता और कार्यकर्ता इस वक्त इंडिया गेट पर यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं और कैंडल मार्च कर रहे हैं। कैमरामैन सतविंदर के साथ पुनीत शर्मा, दिल्ली आज तक।
एक के बाद एक जी जो इंसिडेंट्स हो रहे हैं, हत्या के, बलात्कार के, वायलेंस के, उसके खिलाफ हम यहाँ खड़े हैं। ये नेशनल मामला है जी, ये राजनीतिक मामला नहीं है, ये हमारी महिलाओं का। नहीं, गिरफ्तारी की बात नहीं है। अच्छा भैया, शाम हो जाए देखिए कि देश में महिलाओं के खिलाफ एक के बाद एक जी जो इंसिडेंट्स हो रहे हैं।
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.